Okay, so this video is for the Valentine beer selection box with Ferrero Rocher chocolates. I'm going to show you how to do the design space, how to do all the solid lines and then turn them into score lines, and then I'm going to show you how to put this all together as well at the end of this video. I'm just going to give you a quick look to see what it's like all the way around. You can see sandwiched in the middle there is obviously the Ferrero Rochers inside a box. And then obviously I've added a nice ribbon and a gift tag on there. Great for men, great for men. There's nothing out there, a nice little selection box for men. This is just perfect with obviously being beer. And then on the back, it's just obviously I'll just put the ribbon overlaps on there. So it has got all the holes up there for your gift tag, which you'll see in the video. So, well, I just really hope you enjoy doing this. So we'll go into design space.
Right, okay, we're going to start with Cricut Design Space, how to upload it, how to convert the solid lines to score lines. So I'm going to show you the process. So first of all, let's upload our SVG files. So in total we've got 6. We'll start with the back panel. We'll upload that, continue, and then upload it. Okay. So before you go any further, we need to check the sizes. I have put in the PDF file sizes of each piece. So this piece up here, so if you look here it says size in this box area, just check that those sizes are accurate to the PDF. If they're not, you can adjust. You can adjust it here with the up and down arrows. Okay, to the right, if you click the drop down menu, you have this panel here which is the lines, these lines here, and then this is the whole thing. What we need to do, we need to change these lines. Now, I will tell you these lines are only a guideline because a box is going to be sticking over the top of this, so it's only a guide. There's 2 ways you can do it. You can do a pen line so you can see it, or you can do a score line. It's just basically so you know where to place the box. So I'm going to change mine, which over to the left here, I'm going to change mine to pen, so it's easier for me to see. So what we need to do, we need to attach this, the lines and the back of the base really of the file. So we need to attach the whole lot. There's 2 ways. One way is you can highlight square around and then click at the bottom here, attach, or just click on this top here, which will highlight all of them, and then click attach. You can rename this if you wish, back panel, so you know that that one's done. Okay, let's set that one to a side, and we'll upload the next one, which is the black outline, and then upload it. Again, check the size at the top. Nothing really much to do on this. There's no score lines, so that one's pretty much done. So we'll just put him to one side. And we'll upload the next, which is the box. The box does have score lines. Okay, again, always check the sizes. So what we'll do then, we need to change these solid lines to score. So again, drop down menu. The first one is always the lines only. Again, over to the left on the operation tab, click down and click score, and they're all there. And now we have to attach it. So I'm going to highlight it this time, and I'm going to click attach. And then you can rename it box. Okay, that one's done. We'll put that to one side. Okay, so let's upload. And then we need the decorations. Now I have put all the decorations in one group, meaning that they're all stuck together, but we need to unstick them, ungroup them. So what you need to do is highlight this line here which says decorations, and can you see the 2 little square boxes? That's to ungroup it. So click on that, it'll ungroup all of them. So each piece now is separate. Again, with these ones, they're only a cut, there's no scores, we don't need to do anything with it. So we'll just put these again just to one side. Okay. So let's upload our next one, and we need the front panel, and this one also has no score lines. Again, that's fine, that's already done. Just again check the size and put that to one side. And then we'll upload the last one, which is the inner box. Okay, and there's your inner box. Again, these lines are solid lines have got to be changed to score, so drop down that little arrow menu. The first one, that is the lines. Go to the left on the operation and then change them to score. And then you have to attach it all, so highlight the whole lot and then click attach. Now you've got everything there. Again, just keep double checking your sizes, make sure everything's right. Now it's ready to cut. So let's click make. Every piece that you cut will fit an A4 size card. My advice is that you to use a 300 GSM card, especially for the inner box and also your front and back panels and also the main box. They're more sturdy and hold the weight. All the other pieces, like the decorations, like the hearts, can be a lower weight cardstock, paper, whatever you've got in hand, glitter card or whatever. So basically that is it. But just one thing is that I'm saying it fits an A4, and it does. Cricut Design always cuts a sort of about a 1/4 of an inch in. It will start cutting in. My advice is just to put your card just on that line where it's going to start to cut, probably overlap a little tiny bit, so it'll fit, but it does fit. Okay, that's it though. The next step, I'm going to show you how to put this all together.
Right, so now all your pieces are all cut out and ready to put together. So here we go. Okay, so first of all, we're going to start with the inner box and the main box. So we're going to start folding on all the score lines to produce the boxes.
Right, okay, so now we are now going to glue each of the little side flaps to create the box. So glue each of those side piece as it's shown, and then you glue each piece together, and this actually creates your box. You need to do this on the main one and also the inner box as shown. Now that you've created both your boxes, you need to actually pull out the bottom tabs flat out, because that's going to be gluing on top of the back panel where you actually got the pen marks, so you know exactly where to glue it in, so you've got something to adhere to. So that it needs to be nice and flat on the outer. If you just watch this video, you can see that they are now on the outside, so that when they actually put it on the back panel, you've got something to glue to. At this point, we need to glue the inner box on top of the lines of the back panel, which had the pen marks or your score lines, and then glue them down in position, and make sure that's nice and dry. And then the next piece, we actually got the outer box, and making sure that the shorter triangle opening is on the right hand side, and this is where you also glue that down. But obviously you've got to put your chocolates in first. I'm just actually positioning to see if it all fits all nicely, and then add your Ferrero Rocher chocolates in each of the holes. Right, now you need to place the front panel in front of you, and get a sheet of acetate or a roll of acetate. I didn't do an SVG file for this because it's pretty simple, so we just need to cut an in position and glue actually on the front panel in position, and to make sure it glues really well. Okay, so that's that part done.
Right, okay, now once the acetate, I'll turn it over, but is now dry, we can now start decorating the front of the front panel. Now, we've got to make sure that the small rectangle shape is on your right hand side. This is the front of it, and this is what we're going to start decorating. So the first one we need to glue this all down and into place, and use the holes at the top there where you put your gift tab and your ribbon as a guideline, and to the sides as well. Okay, let's start gluing this one. Okay, don't worry too much if you get glue on the acetate. This glue does dry clear, but it can stay a little smear on it. But I can show you a quick way to clean it off, but we'll let that dry for a minute and I'll just quickly show you after we've glued everything else on. Okay, let's start with the next piece, which is the gold part. Now I've used a glitter cardstock. I think that makes it more fancy. So let's glue this piece on. Okay, now just let this dry for a little bit, and we'll go on to the next bit. Now we're going to do the jug handle, which is about there. Okay, now we're now to do the froth. I mean, you can do this in silver glitter card, whatever really. I've just done a nice little white card here, and then we're going to glue this on top. This is a very effective design, but a very simple design to put together. Okay, now we need to finish off is our hearts. I've done this in a red glitter card, so I'm just going to get my bigger hearts. You don't have to do exactly where all the little ones scatter about, but so basically you've got this nice big one here, which I've got the heart shape there, and then this one here. Was that one there? No, sorry, that one there, and then this one here. So they go in those positions, and then this one over here, and then these little ones here, little spare ones. I mean, you can dot them around wherever you want. It doesn't have to be exactly to the picture I've done, but you can do wherever you want to place them. I think that's about right, so we can glue these in. And there you go. That is all glued. All your decorations are now on. Right, now that is all complete, and let it dry. And I did say to you about getting any glue on the actual acetate. The best thing I use is glass wipes, because don't use water because it'll just make your card wet. But this is obviously, I think it's alcohol based, and it does wipe it off really, really well, as you can see. And it doesn't get it wet. It's perfectly fine. So I'll just give that a good clean. Okay, now this is all ready to go onto the back of the box, so let's bring that in. Okay, so where you got your Ferrero Rocher. What we need to do, we need to glue this part here, all around here, and on these striped pieces here, and then we need to glue this on top in position, so around about there. So glue that down, making sure that you don't see the white card at the back. You may get a piece of glue in there, but it's okay, it'll go clear, it'll be fine, totally fine.
Right, now we have completed it. Your beer Valentine gift, which is great for men. I did add some ribbon, and I added a tag. The actual gift tag, I'd actually got that from Design Space, so you can get many tags on there. But I hope you enjoyed this. See you next time.